Nobody wants to watch these weird-ass videos, man. Especially not the people watching us.
I wouldn't be too sure. 1 million views and counting. Bro, this shit's a trip. Okay, so fill you guys in. All these girls have been getting murdered, okay? Months apart. And someone's been uploading videos. And here's the trip. All the videos are the same. Like exactly the same.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, man. This shit is...
It's automatically got my attention because it was a really apt way to draw the audience in by showing a familiar format of videos. Being like, ooh, we get to pop in and kind of peer at somebody else's screen. What are they watching? It's like being on transit and seeing what someone else is watching on their feed, their algorithm. So we get that familiarity and we're like kind of in on it, so that it seemed very normal. It seemed like kind of a typical piece, but then that tension built exponentially. We got the drama and the interesting dynamic of the friends, so that when that tension built to that level, it really kind of exploded. And I thought that was extremely aptly done because it kept me on the edge of my seat, wondering where this is going to go and how we're going to get there. Um, yeah, I thought that was really brilliant to start with this light and joyful tone so that we could really ramp up the intensity and end somewhere with quite a bit of surprise.
So, with the backdrop of social media that is given at the top of this piece, and the desire of these girls to go viral, which is made very clear in the dialogue, paired with this social media killer, which is, sort of the undercurrent throughout the whole thing, who posts videos of their victims. So that premise is presented from the very get-go. And essentially, it takes the premise of social media stalking and adds this deadly element, which creates this perfect storm for a dramatic thriller. A lot of use of foreshadowing in this piece. It also really showcases how desensitized people are. They definitely have, with their character development, use very clear antidotes within their character. Someone who is the innocent victim, the mean girl trope, the one who seems innocent but ends up being not. Um, the eerie aspect of the ending is what really makes this piece stand out. In a sense that you're doing all of this to be famous, it really sums up the world that we live in today. And this is just a very creative way of showcasing the desensitivity that a lot of us have with social media and the want to be viral more than anything else, even if it is at the detriment of our moral compass and at the detriment of other people's safety.
I think about our addiction to social media, this idea of becoming viral, and the price that you must pay in order to become famous, and whether that means, uh, committing crimes or literally stabbing yourself in order to get a big payout. Having everyone know your name, there is a price to pay. And whether that is a sense of betrayal and taking out your friends and having you be the sole survivor, taking out anyone who kind of gets in your way of this sense of becoming famous, like what price are you willing to pay? And I think we kind of see that being told here in obviously an over dramatic creative play. But I think there are definitely plays with this envy of what we wish people could see us as. But even with being famous, I think a lot of people don't realize that there's sacrifices being made there too.
This film is kind of an edge of your seat, heart racing film. It's also one that could be a full feature film because of a serial killer targeting girls who want to go viral. It's and going viral themselves, being the social media serial killer. It's or a TikTok serial killer or whatever it is. It's definitely a unique idea, and it's something that kind of really does show the dangers of social media and this idea of the pursuit of fame and how dangerous it can really be, particularly with young girls. They said one of these girls was in nursing school, which tells you that they're bright, but they might be academically bright, but socially bright, not so much. And that's what kind of social media is doing, where people are becoming the pursuit of fame, where they're putting themselves in danger and will do anything to get famous. I mean, that one girl stabbed herself in the stomach. It's ridiculous, and this film could definitely be used as a short to get the funding to make it a huge film that would be widely accepted, because I think it's something that horror fans would like. It would show the dangers of social media. It would show everything and keep people's heart racing the entire time.
The setup was great because it got me intrigued. It was mysterious. These women being filmed and then killed, and it was going viral. What I didn't understand some of the things though, but I liked the girls, being together, and it kind of had this element of fun, but also something's underlying, something's going to happen, and it felt like it was outside of here. So the fact that, everybody did a great job acting wise, and I think the direction was great. The technical stuff was there. It was easy to sort of feel involved. And one thing that wasn't there for me was all of the girls kind of weren't super likable. So I didn't really care if any of them got killed or hurt. I'm not sure why that was, but I thought it was a really cool concept, a cool plot, cool twist.
I thought the performances of the 4 leads were awesome, so believable, and the banter so realistic. Kudos to the writing. I loved the suspense that built as one character left the other 3. The plain apartment was appropriate so we could focus on the action and story. The eerie soundtrack was excellent for building suspense. Very timely film, as lots of people try to go viral for fame and money.